March 26th was the date the Texas Rangers were set to open the 2020 season. Instead, it took us until late June to finally have an MLB season. It will consist of 60 games. Teams will play 40 games within their own division and 20 in the opposite league and same region. So for the Texas Rangers, well, that means they will have one of the most difficult schedules in baseball. They will play 10 games against the Houston Astros, Oakland Athletics, LA Angels, and Seattle Mariners. And then in addition to that, they will play 4 games each against the LA Dodgers, Arizona Diamondbacks, San Diego Padres, Colorado Rockies, and San Francisco Giants. Now those teams combined to go 48 games, over 500 last year. But for the Rangers, they have a lot to be hopeful for. Let's take a look at the pitching rotation the Rangers will feature in 2020. The ace of the staff for the Texas Rangers, it's newly acquired Corey Kluber, as he was acquired this offseason from Cleveland in exchange for outfielder Delino DeShields and reliever Emmanuel Clase, who has already been suspended for the entire 2020 season. Kluber is older at 34 years old, and he's experienced injuries over the last couple seasons. However, in 2019, he only pitched 7 games before suffering a right fractured arm on a comebacker that would knock him out for the remainder of the season. But Kluber can be dominant. So dominant, in fact, that he won an AL Cy Young Award in 2014 and 2017. If the older Kluber returns to form, the league will be on high alert. Last year's ace Mike Minor follows in as the second man in the rotation. It's a nice righty-lefty combo for the Rangers, as the 32-year-old had a breakout 2019 season that led him to join Joey Gallo and Hunter Pence in the All-Star game. His most notable accomplishment was striking out 200 batters last season. The Rangers could use a very similar performance from him in 2020 to make a playoff run. Lynn checks in as the third starter in the rotation, coming off an underrated 2020 season. The 33-year-old's numbers were very similar to that of Minor's, as he would wound up striking out 246 hitters. This is as good as it gets for a number 3 starter in the rotation. The fourth starter is one that remains a question mark at this time. Starter Kyle Gibson, coming over from Minnesota. The 32-year-old signed a 3-year deal worth $28 million in the offseason. However, he has ulcerative colitis, an autoimmune disease, and he has the option to sit out the 2020 season. Checking in the final spot in the rotation is Jordan Lyles, who signed a 2-year deal worth $16 million in the offseason. The 29-year-old struggled with the Pirates in 2019 until he was traded to Milwaukee, where he dominated, going 7-1 with a 2.45 ERA in 11 games. Not bad if it's your number 5 starter. So get ready, Rangers fans. July 24th will be a day and a journey unlike anything we've ever seen before as the 2020 MLB season begins.